Oh, right. With the group stages done and dusted, up next for the Super Falcons of Nigeria is a Women's African Cup of Nations quarterfinals appearance. The Copper Queens of Zambia will be their opponents, and they'll be playing that game this Friday, the 18th of July. 5 p.m. Nigerian time will be the start of it, and it will be hosted at the Stade Labi Zaouli in Casablanca, Morocco. Of course, a spot the Super Falcons are very familiar with. They played their first 3 matches of the competition there, so they're not even going to have to travel. They're just going to be staying put, and Zambia is going to be showing up for the game. But in this video, I did want to talk about a couple of individual players. Rinsola Babajide just made a big move. Wanted to talk about that. And Asisat Oshoala had a little issue after that game against Botswana that we're going to get to real quick. But first, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. So yeah, first we're going to start with the great news. Rinsola Babajide, the move. She moved from Granadilla Tenerife in the Spanish women's top flight, and she's going all the way to the Italian women's top flight where she'll be joining AS Roma. So congratulations to her on that right there. She joins the club until 2027, June of 2027. And I feel like it's a great move. You're joining a team that is a contender. You left a team that was kind of out of the top 5 of the women's La Liga, and now you're joining a team that is a contender. Yes, they finished 3rd last season, but you go back a couple seasons back, they were back-to-back champions. They've been in the group stages of the Champions League for like 3 seasons now. So you're joining a place that you're going to be playing some meaningful football at. So I feel like this is great news for Rinsola Babajide. And also, on the other side of things, it's not like they just got anybody right here. This is a real quality player. Last season, she played 26 matches for Granadilla Tenerife in the La Liga, the Liga FA. She scored 10 goals with 5 assists. These are elite numbers. And you're talking about this is not top side in the league. This is kind of middle of the pack, just a little over middle of the pack. So yeah, doing it for a team like that. You go back to the season before, 30 appearances, 3 goals, 7 assists. That's 10 goal contributions in one season. And again, like I said, this team is not a team that expects to have the most possession, expects to have the most chances. So she's doing it for a side like that. Imagine you put her in a team like AS Roma, what she can achieve over there. So I think this is a great move for both sides. I think they got a really quality player in Rinsola Babajide. And by the way, she will be linking up with her Super Falcons teammate and Shukurato Ladipo, already a Roma player. So that's pretty cool right there. Now next up, we're going to get into this video right here. This is head coach of the side, of course, Justin Madugu. And this video was posted by a Nigerian journalist named Osasu Obayuwana, and it's talking about Asisat Oshoala leaving the pitch after being subbed off by Justin Madugu in the game against Botswana. It says, I asked Super Falcons coach Justin Madugu at Saturday's WAFCON Mid-1 presser, which Saturday was right before the game against Algeria on Sunday, whether disciplinary action will be taken against Asisat Oshoala for storming off the pitch after being substituted in their last game against Botswana. Here's his response, and let's check out his response, and we're going to come back and talk about it.
Mr. Osas, for the observation raised. Discipline is a key factor, it's a key ingredient when you have a group of people you are working with. And all the while we have tried as much as possible to emphasize that and to instill that in the team. And so far we have not had any issue, if not for the incident that you just raised. And even at the time it happened, it didn't even come to my attention. It was later that my attention was even drawn to that. And we're not happy about it. And it's something that we are handling internally, and certainly it's not something that will just be whisked away and then it just goes like that. Discipline, every player in the team is important. And so you must respect the team, respect your colleagues, and respect your country. You are one. The country has given you an opportunity, and so you need to show respect to everybody. Because you have an opportunity to represent your country. You don't disrespect people like that. But like I said, there are matters that we are dealing with, and it's not out of control. Thank you.
So yeah, from what the coach said, the situation will be dealt with internally. He acknowledged the situation, said he just found out about it basically. And yeah, I don't really see it as a situation. To me, you might be injured and leave. So I mean, do you know if she wasn't injured or not? And that's why I'm not a fan of the coach's response. What happened to protecting your players, then dealing with the situation inside internally? Why do you have to come and sing it out to the public? And then the more I think about the situation, I'm like, how serious is this situation? You know, she was frustrated that she got subbed out. She got no service in the first half against Botswana. She gets subbed out at the beginning of the second half, which I feel like this whole situation could have been avoided if the coach just made the sub in the changing room. Why do you have to wait till they get on the pitch to let them know that they're being subbed off at the beginning of the second half? You could have done that after talking to the team. And even with Oshoala, this is 2 straight matches that she had to come off at 45 minutes. So it's like you could have told her before the competition that you don't see her playing 90 minutes in games and things like that. Just come up with a better explanation for things. And if she's like, look, I want to play 90 minutes or I'm not coming, then you can make that decision. And not only defending the player, you can at least acknowledge your part in the situation, because she didn't just walk to the back just because. So you would have explained at least, hey, why I substituted her and things like that, if you're going to go into what happened. But just to say, oh, you need to be disciplined, you need to respect. Now, at the end, I'm not saying that I'm in support of players just walking to the back after they get substituted, but you got to look at the situation. You got to look at the person in the situation. I mean, Asisat Oshoala is kind of spotless when it comes to Nigerian football. Never complains. Never complains. Always supportive of whatever coaching staff we have. So we got to keep that in consideration. And also the facts of the matter. She got substituted when it looked like there was 0 service. So you're like, why not bring in players to help her out instead of taking her out? Now, when it comes to the punishment, hopefully there's no real punishment. She was on the bench for the match against Botswana, did go out there to warm up. Hopefully that was the punishment. Not Botswana, my bad, Algeria. She was on the bench for the entirety of that match against Algeria, warmed up during the game, but did not get into the game. So hopefully that was the punishment right there, and we're all fair and square. But that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Of course, Rinsola Babajide, congratulations to her one more time for joining AS Roma in the Italian women's top flight. And Asisat Oshoala and the coach drama. Let me know your thoughts on that situation or those situations in the comment section. Do you think I was right or wrong? I mean, I could be wrong. Let me know. And make sure to like this video. Thank y'all for watching.
It's an honor, to be honest. It's a Champions League club, a prestigious club as well. So, like, I'm very happy to be here.